size advantage going in? How big of a factor was that?
Honestly, I wish we could have taken advantage of it a little bit more in the interior. They were coming with doubles. They were really pushing us out. So as much as I wanted to use the size advantage, I don't think we used it well tonight. So it's good film to have and say, hey, they were smaller than us, but they pushed us around inside. That can't happen again. So looking back, I'm sure we'll see where we could have maybe taken advantage of them inside. But again, they're scrappy. They come with doubles. They fight and get around. That was a good defensive clinic, I thought, by McNeese.
Coach, the Sun Devils have 9-0 start, which is tied for the best in program history. How much volume does it speak to this team when you're being a part of the season in your first year?
You know, I look back at my recruiting pitch in the portal, and they had to blind trust, blind faith, we're gonna win. I kept on saying, we're gonna win, we're gonna win. I know that record that you're seeing right now, don't even pay attention to it, we're gonna win. So credit to them that they took that leap of blind faith with me, and they bought into the style and they bought into what we're trying to do here at Arizona State, and they wanted to be a part of it. So very proud of them.
With the offense struggling a little bit in that second half, is it more of like the approach to change to let's get to the foul line? 9 for 14 in that second half.
Yeah, this team is 300 something in the country of sending teams to the foul line. So we're like, we know that they're overly aggressive. So when they hard hedge a screen, let's attack their hip. When we get inside, let's ball fake and make sure we're bumping and going up. So getting to the foul line was very important, especially you just want to see the ball go in the hole when you're not missing, and a good place to do that is the free throw line.
Coach, you guys had a monster second quarter. What did you tell your team between the first and second?
Go. We need to push it more. Like I said, with the way they play defense, usually teams that play defense that way could be poor transition defensive teams, so we wanted to push transition offense, and we got some of those easy layups by sending it ahead.
Coach, you talk about bench energy. It's been a theme all season. What importance does that have throughout the game?
First of all, you got to stay ready on the bench, right? So if you are uplifted, when you go in there, there's good juju already and good momentum mounting. And the second thing is we do this thing together. We say we over team, the team, the team, the team. So if you're on the bench, pouring into your teammates, making this feel like the momentum's always ours, that helps.
McKenna had a career high 15 rebounds today. Just how impactful has she been on the glass, defensively doing? I know the scoring has been really good, but doing all the other stuff as well.
Well, you know what's funny is when they do first lineups, announcing the starting lineups, they go down, and the last person I always give a little pep talk to. So today I told McKenna, I want you to play hard. I want you to play hard on the glass, especially. I want you to play hard when you get the ball. I want you to play hard in transition on your post-ups. So I'm glad she took that to heart.
Last year, Polo's been a real presence whenever she comes in, and just doing the little things like passing, ball movement. What did you make from that tonight the second time she came in?
Yeah, I mean, we got her to think about it a little bit. I think she tried to do too much initially. So it was good to have Amaya go in there. Poe could come down. We could talk the game through a little bit because we hadn't seen that pace, like I said before. And so Poe got to see what it looks like on the bench. To her credit, she made some adjustments. We coached her up. She got back in and did exactly what we wanted her to.
You guys good because Gabby's sitting there and they play in a few hours.
Coach,
Yeah.
what have you seen? What have you seen from the Sun Devils in the first few minutes, and how did you guys make adjustments into it as well?
The best adjustment we made was settling into the pace. So we had to keep up with the pace. We had to settle in. We did a really good job, I believe. Thank you. A really good job of pushing the pace a little bit better, getting those wide open layups. They were bothering us in the half court, so we didn't want them to get set up in the half court.
Thank you.
Right,
It's good
thank you.
talking to you. Tied for the best program, for the best in program history. How much volume does it speak to this team, and how special it is to be a part of it as well?
I think it speaks a lot to it. We came in, whole new team, whole new coaching staff, and it just attests to what we're trying to do. We're not a team that's trying to, wait and build something. We're trying to make something happen right now in Tempe, and I feel like we're doing that right now.
Yeah, I mean, you were the leading scorer tonight, 19 points. Anytime your team needed the basket, you were there. I mean, what does it mean to just know that you have the full confidence in your teammates and the staff?
It means everything, because without them, I really can't do much. I'm not a point guard or nothing. The coaches call the plays. I'm really just there. Without them, I truly don't go. So as long as they got the confidence to give me the ball, I definitely got to have the confidence in myself to shoot it.
Gabby, it's 45-40 in the fourth quarter. You hit a couple of jumpers back to back. Do you feel like that was the turning point at that point?
A little bit, yeah, but also, my teammates help with that. Like, if you don't notice, Marley has set a little screen for me, so it wasn't just me hitting shots. my teammates were helping me, and we were helping each other. So it was definitely a team effort.
During that big run when you extended the lead to 16, you turned around, letting McNeese shoot, went down the other way, shrugged your shoulders after a layup. Like, that swagger, was that something that Molly Miller preaches, just having swag in yourself, or was that something you decided to just say, screw it, we go?
I mean, I feel like it's just a little bit of me. I'm from Detroit for sure, so swag is something I bring with me, you know what I mean? Shout out to Molly though, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that's just me. And everybody on that team got their little niche for sure, because I saw Poe getting chippy, you know, I saw Marley getting a little chippy. Everybody just got their little thing and their little moment. I kind of like it though. I was kind of feeding off them tonight, not gonna lie.
Gabby, speaking on Poa, it seems like y'all's connection has just developed all season. How was that connection developed, and what have you seen from her recently?
It's developing really nice. I'm able to talk to her on and off the court and really get to see her thinking and things, and it's really helping in the game. As you can see, no matter what, we're on the same page. Even if, you know, we're not on the same page with Molly, I feel like it's more important to be on the same page with your point guard than anything, and that's what we're doing right now. So,
You guys had a tremendous second quarter offensively. How were you able to, coming off of a slow start in the first, how were you able to turn that around?
I think we really just had to adjust. We talked in practice about how fast they were going to be and like the energy they were going to play with, but nothing really replicates it until you actually see it. So once we actually saw it and got a feel for it, we were just able to adjust, and I really just think that's what it was. Our practice guys do a great job, but they're not McNeese, and they're not going to be. So when we actually got to feel it, it was like, all right, let's recuperate, and that's exactly what we did in the second quarter.
You guys had a clear size advantage against McNeese, and it showed in the rebounds. Did you guys talk about that at all?
I mean, yeah, for sure, because I feel like that's why they are so energetic, because they know they're small, so they have to come up with, other ways to get the ball back, because it's not going to be rebounding all the time for them. So, yeah, that was just pretty much our main thing. And so I feel like we were definitely aware of it, but no matter what, we got to rebound every night.
Their energy and their aggressiveness, especially early on, did you guys take that as a little bit of a challenge? Molly was talking about those pushback moments, how important those are. You guys came back in the second quarter. Was that kind of a bit of a challenge for you guys, and then, taking it back to them?
No, definitely. It was a challenge, and I feel like we rose to it. Like I said, we knew what they were going to do, but it's different when they do it. We did handle it, not the best, but we handled it, and then we were able to, recuperate and come back, and I feel like that's the biggest thing. Not, taking punches, but being able to come back after it.
What turnaround into tomorrow's game, what's that reset going to be like?
Really just get some food, watch scout for sure, and really just do what we got to do. I believe it's an early game, if I'm not mistaken, so really just make sure we resting up, treating our bodies right, and making sure we're ready when we come in tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yep,
I have
thank
another
you.
question, actually.
I got you. What's up?
So, what has happened in the first 5 minutes of the game, and how was the Sun Devils able to bounce back and ultimately get the win as well?
They just came out with a lot of energy. Like I said, we expected it, but it was just a different feel being out there. So after we actually got to feel what it was like to play against McNeese, I feel like we just kind of settled in, and that was the biggest thing.
And what types of challenges McNeese has given the team tonight as well?
They gave us a lot of defensive challenges. I feel like we turned the ball over a little bit too much, but that's the type of things that McNeese want. So, yeah, they gave us some good challenges. Definitely something we got to, go back and look at and get better at, but something we need, especially going into this stretch where we're away from home.
Thank you. It's good talking to you.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome.